My name is Diana Austin. This is my speech about crime on college campuses. My audience is holding the camera, so we're gonna get started. When we apply to college, what do we look for? We look for our degree program, our location, the size, and maybe even the cost for some people, but we don't always think about whether our campus is going to be safe for us or whether we're going to be protected. I have been a victim of burglary on campus, so I think that all college students should be prepared for things like this to happen to them. So here's some safety tips from Matt Pasquinelli. Cell phones can be helpful, but also a distraction. So if you're walking, don't have your phone in your face so that you don't know what is going on around you. Alcohol and drugs can ruin your life, so don't drink if you are underage. And if you are of age, drink responsibly and do not do drugs. Don't ignore your intuition if you feel like anything is unsafe. Leave or just don't attend at all. And learn to practice self-defense. This could be physical self-defense, or it can be practicing to say no to peer pressure. The most common crime on campuses is underage drinking. According to Legal Match, this is because we don't think twice before we decide to drink. Peer pressure has an influence on our decision to drink, and the consequences are not as severe, so we tend to drink on campus a lot. Now, we should not be drinking if we're underage, first and foremost, because drinking clouds your judgment. Now, if you see flyers to parties and the flyer says 18 to enter with 21 to drink, and then you get there and the rules are not being enforced, that does not mean that you should partake in drinking. This leads us to our next crime, because if you are drinking and you're underage, you might put yourself in danger for our next crime, which is sexual assault. Now, sexual assault does not only happen if you are drunk. Sexual assault can happen right in your dorm, at home, and for people that you do know. But UW-Whitewater has a course that that all students are mandatory to take. It basically teaches us about sexual misconduct and what to do if we are ever in that situation. But sexual assault can be difficult to pinpoint, because sometimes people think that sexual assault is just rape or just being touched or whatever. Now, there's so many different things that go into sexual assault, and this course actually helps us to understand why or what things are included in sexual assault. Next crime is burglary and theft. Another common crime on campus. This usually is due to students not being, or to students being careless and thinking that this type of stuff cannot happen to them. But this actually happened to me because I left my dorm door unlocked, thinking that I could trust the people that lived in my hall. But I returned to my dorm and there were items missing from my room. So be prepared for people to not have the same intentions as you. Everyone does not think like you, and everybody is not like you. So protect yourself from burglary, protect yourself from sexual assault, and protect yourself from underage drinking. In conclusion, my goal was to inform you about the most common crimes on campus, which are sexual assault, underage drinking, and burglary and theft.